So while you're exploring the Emperor's old hideout, you'll run into a quote-unquote gith ambush that's headed by Har'rak, and Har'rak has one important honor mode ability, which is Tunarath's Embrace. Anytime you try and hit an ally with an incapacitating condition, it will automatically give that target 50 temporary hit points for one turn and save them from that incapacitating condition. This is a really annoying ability because this covers so much ground. I mean, even just trying to make someone prone could activate this ability and just give you a really hard time. Other than that, the main Gith fights the exact same way. You know, ready to parry, all of that annoying crap, the Misty Step. You're going to have to deal with the Gith who use the gates to summon more allies over time. You can interrupt their concentration and kill them. And one thing I didn't know about this fight was that if you hadn't killed Wargaz from Act 1 and Tiskan, who's part of the Gith ambush on the bridge at the end of Act 2, they'll appear here also. Now, I usually take care of a Wargaz and I just skip Tiskan, so we're going to assume that that's what everyone else is doing, although that's probably not the case. You probably just took care of them because they're not that big of a deal. I just hate fighting Gith. You know, I'm putting it out there. So Tiskan, with her ability, makes this fight, even more annoying because now you've got the soul sacrifice, and anytime you're killing any of her allies, you're giving them more buffs and the ability to cast more Eldritch Blasts and increasing her armor class. And if Wargaz is here, I mean, that would just make this fight ridiculous if they had to fight them all at the same time. Him summoning those mind connection swords, and between that and not being able to use incapacitating conditions, it would just be a mess. So if you can save yourself the trouble by killing these other Gith leaders beforehand, I definitely recommend it, but this is just how I usually go through my playthroughs nowadays. So between all that nonsense, this just becomes a really tracted battle that is probably going to give you some fits, it's going to give you a headache, but overall, the fight itself is very simple if you've done some of the legwork beforehand. If you haven't, it's going to be very annoying. And oh, did I mention that Har'rak has a fear aura as well, just to make things even worse? You know, keeping your people in place, that's always fun, right? Okay, keep your health up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.